All right, so now we're looking at the graphs and trying to find the equation of the line in slope-intercept form, okay? So sometimes it's a little more straightforward. Let's look at this one over here, 12b. So this one, I can see the y-intercept, right? I can see where it crosses the y-axis. So remember, that's what the y-intercept is. Visually is where it crosses the y-axis. So the y-intercept is 3, right? So b is 3 here. What's a little bit trickier to find is the slope, but we know how to do that, right? We're just looking for rise over run. So if I pick this point here, I can pick this point here and make a triangle. So the rise would be 2 and the run would be 1. So the slope would be 2 over 1. And it's going down, right? It's going down to the right. And so that's going to be negative 2 over 1. So it'll be negative 2, okay? All right, so then I can just do y equals negative 2, x plus 3. That's all there is to it. So sometimes it's pretty simple like that. 12, the same thing, right? They give us 2 points, so we could use our slope formula to do that. But we can see the y-intercept is negative 1, right? So b is negative 1. And we can see the slope visually. You can see the rise is 3 and the run is 1. So 3 over 1, and it's going to be positive, right? Because it's going up and to the right. So we can just say y equals 3x minus 1. All right. So next, number 13. So here we have a horizontal line, okay? So remember, a horizontal line slope is 0, right? Remember when your y coordinates are the same, slope is 0. The y-intercept is negative 1, right? So what we're going to say is y equals 0x minus 1. But 0 times x is 0, so it's just going to be y equals negative 1. So whenever you have a horizontal line, it's going to be y equals a number, okay? So horizontal lines, we know slope is 0, and the equation of a horizontal line is going to be y equals b, whatever the y-intercept is, okay? All right, now vertical lines, let's just talk about that briefly. So if I have a vertical line, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I have a vertical line, say right here, okay, then it's undefined slope, right? So slope is undefined. And so in that case, the equation, you can't write in slope-intercept form because you can't plug in undefined for slope. So what happens, instead of it being y equals a constant like we had for a horizontal line, it's actually going to be x equals a constant. And that constant is going to be wherever it crosses through the x-axis. Just like it was here, wherever it crosses through the y-axis for y, right? So here it'll be whatever crosses through the x-axis. So it's going to be, in this case, x equals 2, right? So that would be the equation of this line here. All right. So for horizontal lines, it's y equals a constant. For vertical lines, it's x equals a constant. And the constant is wherever it crosses through on that axis, respectively.